Hello everyone, this is Indra Lau from Elliottwave-focus.com, bringing you a long-term Elliottwave analysis on New Zealand dollar CAD. This pair is not part of the 42 instruments that EWF currently covers, but this should be able to illustrate how we approach our analysis. And if you are trading other pairs or indices, commodities, then feel free to try our service. We have 14 days trial and also various subscription plans that can suit your needs. So with that, let's take a look at this weekly chart of the New Zealand dollar CAD. Now remember, this is a long-term analysis, so it won't happen in single week. Probably takes months for it to happen, but nonetheless we would be able to know the direction and the path for this pair in the long term. Now let's take a look at this weekly chart. As you can see, we use an eSignal as our software for analysis. The data here that we have is only as far back as 2002. So this is not long enough to be able to label it, with comfort. Fortunately, I'm able to find another chart that is longer than this, longer term chart for the New Zealand dollar CAD. So before we start with this, let's start with the other chart first. Now this is a very long-term chart of the New Zealand dollar CAD. As you can see here, this data here starts from 1960s. Now the eSignal only starts from 2002, but this one starts from 1960. So this is good enough for us to be able to label it comfortably. Now we can see here that New Zealand dollar CAD drops really big starting from the 1960s all the way to 1987. So let's assume that this is the the range of this pair for this entire time. So we have here this all-time high here. It should be labeled as with W in the grand super cycle, and then this huge drop here, the low here is with X of the grand super cycle. Now we can see that the drop here is in a double correction. This is approximately midway of this drop, and this leg right here is approximately the same as this leg over here. So this one should be in the connector, and this one should be WXY structure. So we drop from W and X in 3 swings in a corrective manner, and then from this low here we rally. The pair starts to rally, and we can see the rally is also in a corrective manner in 3 swings. We have 1, 2, and 3. So this should be one cycle from here to here that should complete the cycle, and then it pulls back, drop pretty strongly, but holds the low here. So this should be the end of the with X here. So this is one cycle, right? So this is 1, 2, and then from X red we see another rally and also another corrective rally. We can see is 1, 2, 3. It's only 3 swings. So this cycle here is already complete. As we can see here, that this leg actually is already the same as this leg. So this is already complete. This whole cycle from here is complete. And now we are looking for a pullback. We are looking for a pullback because this cycle is complete. We are looking for a pullback to correct this entire rally, and the pullback it should be around 50% retracement of this rally. Okay. So now we know that in the months or weeks ahead, we are looking for a pullback to correct this rally, and then from there we should start most likely a new bullish cycle, that will ultimately take us above this, or take us even above this. So ultimately we'll go higher again. It's most likely scenario, or else it will keep doing a range right here. But it seems to me that the more likely path would be at least a pullback here, and then from there we could start a new bullish cycle that will take us above this. Okay. Now with that in mind, let's take a look back at our E signal previously. Now we can see here is the W in blue, X in blue, and the W in red here corresponds to this, right? W in blue, X in blue, and W in black. So that will be the starting point in E signal, W in blue, X blue, and W in black here. W blue, X blue, and W in black. So as we said before, we are looking in the weeks and months ahead, a pullback to correct the entire rally, right? To correct this rally from the X in red to the W in black, a 50 back pullback before another bullish cycle, right? So basically this is the pullback that we're looking for with X black pullback. Now the pullback here is approximately 50 back of this rally, right? So that would be the weekly target for this pullback, and then from there we should get either a new bullish cycle that will take us above this, or at least a 3 waves bounce to correct this decline right here. So also from the high in with W in black, we already see W and X in red. So this in the nearest target, in the nearest term, in just maybe a month or two, then this is the area that we're looking for, which is the equal of this, right? Is at 0.833 and 0.857, and then from there we should get a bounce, right? A bounce in with X in blue before another leg lower towards this area, and that should complete the entire rally here. Okay, should complete the entire rally here and starts a new bullish cycle. So the weekly outlook is bearish at this stage. As far as this level here, the W in black, which is 9625, as far as that level, the pivot stays intact. Then we are looking lower and towards the nearest target, this one. Then from there we should get a bounce and another leg lower. Okay, so this is the weekly outlook. It will happen in, it won't happen in a day or two, this target. It will happen in months most likely. Then from there we should start a new bullish cycle. I will cover the daily outlook in the next video below. Thank you.